Just kidding.
Sorry, his mother's behind the camera, so we're having a little bit of a laugh today.
You know the Leland Sklar? He's got a whole coffee table book of him. He's like got 60-some thousand people, like pictures of people on the road that he's got them flipping him off.
That's amazing.
It's a coffee table book.
Well, the Johnny Cash thing, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I've had like students give me that shirt to wear. I'm like, I can't wear this shirt around. I can't wear a shirt where I'm flipping.
Or can you?
I can't. I'm just grown up. It just doesn't work. It's like, hi, I'm a respected member of our community.
Good thing I'm not.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Different tunings, alternate tunings. Some call them strange wacky doodle tunings.
Wackadoodle.
That's what they call them in Northern Ireland.
It's true.
The wacky doodle tunings.
It's a whole art.
So if you're watching from Newry, which is a great place to be watching from, wacky doodle tunings, shouting that out for you. Or if you're watching it from down Patrick, where they make Loudon guitars, they call it the ultra high-end wacky doodle tunings.
Ooh.
Because you can only do that with Loudon guitars.
That's all.
Well, let's get into some of them. So we were this all started with that crazy high strung movement.
The Nashville tuning we were talking about this morning.
And that's something that sounds really cool. I don't totally understand. You take the top 4 strings and you put extra light strings and you tune an octave higher.
That's what Derek was saying. I thought you made all your strings higher, but I could be wrong because that's mostly like a studio thing.
Right, it's not something you would do as your main guitar rig.
No, I mean, I guess you could do it live if you had 17 guitar players.
Right, because it adds that extra thing, because you can still play the D chord. Now it's not the D chord that everyone else is playing.
Right. Be like
or learn your triads.
Don't do that. It's ridiculous.
Learn how to do it up here above the first position.
Well, yeah, whatever.
No, I do like alternate tuning sometimes. I enjoy them. I enjoy the simple ones though. I like just where everyone should start, drop D tuning.
Drop D.
You just take that low E string and you turn it down like the octave below your D. Or
chug away.
I don't chug. I like to play like pretty little arpeggio things and scales.
It's very dainty.
I just play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like sort of descents and I play the open strings.
It's very cascading.
Yes, I do a cascade.
You're a cascader.
Isn't that the name of like a detergent for your
Yes.
Cascade, right?
Yes.
Is that for your dishes?
I don't know.
Yes, dishes.
I don't know. That's why.
You don't cascade your clothes. I don't know.
You could. No, in the dishwasher.
I'm so tired of doing laundry.
I mean, if you put your clothes in the dishwasher, they'd probably be clean.
If you think doing laundry stinks, just don't have kids and it's worse. There's just too much of it. No, so I love a drop D. I think certain guitars just speak better, like Loudons in particular.
You do really love to play Loudons and drop D.
And I don't with Taylors and Martins all the time.
Right.
I just think there's something that, I think Loudons live in DADGAD unbelievably well.
Right.
Which is like sort of like the older stepbrother to drop D tuning.
I went through a DADGAD phase early on in my playing life because I thought that was how I could make it sound like it was, two guitar, like a rhythm part and a little lead melody.
You can do some really cool things with it and make it sound like you're a better player than you are sometimes too.
Well, yes.
Which is and
with one finger,
which I need to do. That's why I do it a lot of times. I just love the key of D. I like the way the overtones interact, and I think the way Loudons are braced, there's something that happens with that booming D, even though they're small parlor size guitars, and certain guitars just boom out. I love some of the old compositions from the 90s by Andrew York that are done in the key of D, and he does it where he tunes the high E to a drop D as well.
Double drop D.
Double drop D, which is gnarly, and you can really chug. No, but you could chug.
You could.
Andrew York, he was a member of the LA Guitar Quartet too. I still think they perform, but they do this phenomenal version of Pachelbel's Canon in D. Check it out on YouTube. It's really fun because they do all the different styles from like classical and Mozart, Beethoven, and they go on. Then they get to like pop, and then they do heavy metal. And these are all like the top classical guitar players in America. Anyway.
That's like the most serious information we've had in a video. Maybe
ever. But yeah, he wrote these 2 pieces called Lullaby and Sunburst that were sort of the go-to pieces of sort of showboatiness of that 90s period classical guitar, modern compositions. Cool. He's just a cool cat. And he played with Cannon Geyser, who was like one of the insane players, and these other fellas they're all insane. I just can't. But anyway, check out the LA Guitar Quartet, Pachelbel's Canon in D.
There you go.
It still holds up.
Drop D, double drop D. So what's our other alternate tunings?
I'd say like one of the ones that I learned early on when I was learning slide was just open E tuning. That's one I thought that's the only way you could play slide.
I wanted to do open E because I wanted to learn to play She Talks to Angels.
I didn't know that's how you did that until way later.
Yeah.
You know, I was just doing the thing where I do that too. I would hold the first finger and then walk up with my pinky on the bass.
Now I'm lazy, so I don't ever, even if I play live, I don't tune it to opening.
Well, it's a hassle.
It is a hassle.
Are you going to carry like an extra guitar, like tune that way?
Or just stand there and talk while you tune. So how you guys doing?
Because then once you get tuned, it's going to like pull up and down.
Right.
No, but if you can have an extra guitar set to it.
That's fine.
For that, for She Talks to Angels, or for any type of blues work.
If you were doing, if you played slide, and I hit a point, I enjoyed alternate tunings for a while, for like the DADGAD, the drop D, tried to get the open tunings, and then I was just like, too much. This was back when I was just getting my head around standard tuning, I felt like. So then I sort of stopped. Well, and then now I don't play slide.
I didn't even know that Derek Trucks does everything in.
He does everything opening.
That's just so all of his like non-slides that he's still. Because I was watching him, I thought he was doing standard tuning.
No, from what I understand, it's all opening. But that makes so much sense. It's the opposite of what I'm saying, right? Like he probably thinks, man, I've got this opening thing. Well,
he could play the standard.
Not to put thoughts in Derek Trucks, but think about it, like because he's such a simple guy. No pedals, pretty much straight into the amp. Doesn't use picks. Do you know what I mean? Like,
would you consider him a good guitar player?
I would say he's okay.
Okay, good.
Fair to middling, as I hear the old folks say. No, he's very good. He's one of my favorite players. So, but yeah, I wonder if there was a point where he was like, okay, it's less of a hassle when I'm playing slide, and then I'm amazing.
I almost went to a dark place, but keep going.
Throws a slide in his pocket, rips a normal solo better.
Where does he keep the slide when he's playing?
And he just puts it in his pocket.
Really? And he just pulls it out because he's so smooth. He doesn't smile. He just sort of sits there and he's playing with that beautiful like songstress.
Yes.
The Tedeschi of all Tedeschi's.
Not much smiling from around there. He's very stoic.
Just doing his thing. Like, I thought the slide was like infused into his hand.
Wouldn't it be cool if he was like Wolverine and it just went whoosh, like encapsulated?
Gotta be a lame X Power.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're that good, I guess. Right? He could like do like plumbing fixes really easy.
Or it would be like the Iron Man with the nano suit technology where it just like grows around him. It would be more like that.
So he could be suited into something entirely.
But it's just his finger. Just on his finger.
I mean, I think having fun with alternate tunings is a must. Like you should try it, especially if you're like a young starting out player. Like get into them and experiment, have fun. It's a really weird new world. I love baritone guitars that are 8 strings.
That's a new thing, kind of, right? I feel like there's a whole generation of like baritone players who a lot of them are slide player, like Joey Landreth and
Ariel Posen. The most attractive, good guitar playing guy that I cannot stand. He's just so pretty. I want to choke him out.
I just hate him so much.
Yeah, it's like I was watching that movie Bruised with Halle Berry on Netflix. She plays an MMA fighter. I just got like 15 minutes in or something. I was like, man, I want to do that to Ariel Posen. He's just so pretty, and he's so good. It's just frustrating.
So there you go.
I'm sorry. It's my morning rage. My wife just doesn't pay attention to me anymore. I guess I'm just upset. She's got sworn in as a council member. She was at a town council meeting. It started at 5 o'clock yesterday. It ended at 2 o'clock this morning.
That is insane.
It's insane.
What could possibly need that much
some apartment complex going in. It's just lawyers talking and concerned citizens talking. Everybody was really cool and nice. I watched a lot of it on YouTube, I was like the one watcher. I think I was like, wow. But
the live video camera.
I was watching. I was like, whoa, we got someone. Do something exciting. It's Baxter. No, but I mean, good Lord, I don't even know how many hours it is. It was like 80 hours. It's insane. It was insane. And she was wearing high heels, looking on point the whole time, crushing it, slaying it, asking smart questions, being nice, and not like mean politics that you see in DC of showboating. And it was kind of. I was pretty proud of her.
There you go.
She came home, then we woke up. Elf on the Shelf showed up. Everything happened.
Bam.
All sorts of stuff this morning.
Crazy.
6 o'clock, rock and rolling. Sleep at 2:30, 2:45 maybe. Rock and roll at 6. That's the way life is.
Rock and roll.
What in the world were we talking about? Oh yeah, punching Ariel Posen in the face.
You were going to destroy Ariel Posen.
I think I could actually take it.
I don't know if you could.
I could take it. He's not that big. He's not that big.
I don't know.
Unless he's a fighter, I could.
No, I think
he could crush me in guitar, but I think I could get him in a fight.
I just don't think that's true.
No. Now his band could take me out.
His band could definitely take you out. I think Ariel could maybe take you out.
No, he's Canadian.
I don't know.
He's Canadian.
I don't know. He's got that look in his eye.
That just softens you too.
I don't know.
It just makes you too nice.
It might be one of those crazy, like live out in the North Country.
If you guys want to see the cage fight between Baxter and Ariel Posen,
I absolutely do.
No guitars allowed. God, the way he makes a Loudon sing too is so frustrating. He's so good at guitar.
He probably wouldn't punch you because of his fingers.
I'm gonna break his hands.
God, like, that's horrible. You're a horrible person.
Or I'll tickle his beard. It's perfect. You should have beard idol of him. It's perfect.
He does have a very nice beard.
It's just anyway.
It's quality over
Stop
quantity.
man crushing on Arrow. Why don't I still want to kill him? It's not a man crush. It's just
whatever.
And he's super nice too. That's the worst part. He's so nice. Experiment. Have fun with these tunings. It's been such a joy.
Like, you could be like Johnny Resnick. Do you know who Johnny Resnick is?
Yeah, that's weird that I was like, what?
Because I remember reading this article where like he would he would have guitars all over his apartment.
Yes, like goo.
And he would just tune them to like weird, like not known,
And I hated him for that. I didn't know this.
Well, I know because I was trying to learn the songs.
Me too. I was like, why is this so hard?
Right, like how? Yeah.
I don't want the world to.
But then I realized that he was like, oh, his tech puts finds the right string gauges and like have to cut the nuts differently.
This
I was
is
like,
pre-internet dawn.
Yeah, no, this was a Guitar World article or like Premier Guitar or something. Premier Guitar
That's
World.
where all the secrets.
Something. One of those.
I know that was so that guy's he's a hit machine. Like he owned the '90s as far as that sort of pop rock stuff.
Yeah, I remember hearing that song name and I was like, oh God.
And the stuff's cool, like Broadway's not tonight.
That was a great one.
Everything. Black Balloon, I can say them all.
Black Balloon was great.
And I remember on Taxi Cab Confessions on HBO once, like the keyboard player for the Goo Goo Dolls was like on one of the cab rides going home with some chick, and they were getting ready to go hook up, score, whatever they were doing. It was definitely sort of a seedier side of like the Goo Goo Dolls.
Wow.
But go back and find that. It's on YouTube. Taxi Cab Confessions was a series on HBO for a while. It's pretty interesting, but I was like, well, the Goo Goo Dolls are still, maybe it was 2000s. It was probably 2000s. Yeah.
They're still out there.
Hey, man, good for that dude. You're good. That band's amazing. Yeah, but just have fun with it. I've had fun with it. I love to find the voice that works best for each guitar.
Not me. I just like good old EADGB.
I like that mostly. But if you haven't played a baritone, get your hands on a baritone. There's rumors that we might be having some coming this way too. Some very, very special ones too.
Very cool.
Not the run-of-the-mill ones. Pretty amazing. That's all I got, man. Check it out. Go down. Go crazy.
That's it. Alternate tunings. Let us know. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you care? Have you tried them? Have you not tried them? Check them out. Let us know in the comments. Hit like and subscribe. Click the bell. Don't forget the giveaway for the Silver Sky. Don't forget the guitar competition. Don't forget the podcast. That's it.
Are you going to love it or are you going to list it?
What? I'm so confused.
That's what I want to know.
I'm so confused.
You get my reference. You know what I'm talking about out there. You get it.
Okay.
Property Brothers know what I'm talking about too.
Oh, God. See you guys next time.
I need therapy.